I know everybody's kind of tired of this Gillette ad by now, but I found me a little long-haired, cute ginger girl. Well, she's kind of a ginger. She's close enough. And her name is Cambry. Cambry Lovesy. See here. Lovesy. Oh, God. And she's going to give us her interpretation of the Gillette ad. Because, she just doesn't understand why some men are kind of pissed. Take it away, Ginger.
So basically the gist of the video is we need to support each other as men.
And women. If we put the shoe on the other foot and had an ad from Procter & Gamble telling women they needed to do better in certain areas, would you agree with that video?
In order to make each other better people.
Yeah. Would you support it if it was aimed at women?
So sexual assault doesn't happen.
Sexual assault is always going to happen. It's an unfortunate part of living with people who are rapists. And I'm quite sure this ad is not going to get through to the 1% of men in this country who rape, sexually assault, harass, stalk, metoo women. Let me say that again. 1%. Yet this ad is portraying all men as somehow being toxic. Are you on board yet with why people might be a little pissed?
So equality is feasible.
You have equality. You've had equality for many, many, many years. You are one of the most privileged human beings to ever live on planet Earth.
For all, it starts with us privileged people.
Now you think right away, oh, come on, James, come on, hamster. She's saying she's a privileged people. Not exactly.
And being the most privileged gender identity.
You are, actually, but that's not what you're...
Males, we have this responsibility and we need to take action for that.
Males are the most privileged gender. Guys, does anybody believe that? Well, you know what, Ginger? There are a few thousand men at the top of corporations somewhere that are actually privileged. But you know what? Lady Gaga, she can sing. She is a privileged human being. So is Barbara Streisand. So is Nicole Kidman. So is whoever the latest model is. Am I to assume then that all women are privileged in this country because there are a few of them at the very top? Do you see the bullshit you're buying into here? Do you understand it yet?
Now, me personally, I was like, hell yeah, this is fantastic that, one, this is being addressed, and two, it's by Gillette, a shaving brand, and they decided to make their advertisement about this. So,
you know what would be interesting? If Procter & Gamble put out a commercial that says something on the order of, you know what? Women, you need to be better. You need to step up. You need to demand that when women rape their students in school, they are tried, convicted, and put in jail, which rarely happens. Women, you need to be better. What would you think of an ad like that, Ginger?
So Piers Morgan has said here, I've used Gillette razors my entire adult life, but this absurd virtue signaling PC guff may drive me away to a company less eager to fuel the current pathetic global assault on masculinity.
Masculinity has been under assault for decades because feminism has told women anything you do, you cannot be held responsible for. And if you fail at something, that means some man did something to you. And you know what? We're fucking sick of it. We can take a lot of shit, but you can only kick a sleeping dog so many times, and you're going to get bitten. Do you understand that?
So, and then he continues to say, let boys be damn boys, let men be damn men.
And we're going to drag in sexual assault because boys will be boys is an innocent phrase. Meaning boys are going to do silly things like wrestle in the mud and eat worms and climb trees and dress up in armor and shoot BB guns at each other and stuff women would never consider because boys will be boys. They will fight. They will compete. They'll give each other a hard time because that's the way men relate to each other. But feminism has taken an innocent phrase, boys will be boys, and turned it into something evil. Isn't that right?
Which is a very problematic statement. if you ask me.
I'm surprised.
I guess why this video is getting so much hate is why the video was made in the first place.
Why was that?
People are using boys will be boys, let boys be boys.
Yeah, let boys grow up and just be boys. Completely harmless statement taken by feminists to indicate that men are not prosecuted for rape because boys will be boys. Isn't that right, Cambry?
As an argument against this. And in the back of the video, you can hear a voice saying, boys will be boys, boys will be boys.
Yeah, all those evil, toxic men in that commercial are saying boys will be boys because they're just rapists. Do you understand that?
And so Gillette has obviously recognized the power of this phrase and how negative it has been in
portrayed by feminism,
creating a society where men can get away with their actions because it's in their genetics, or whatever, or they have needs, or she was asking for it.
Excuse me, Your Honor, my client would like to plead not guilty, and the reason is because boys will be boys. You're right, not guilty. Your Honor, it's in my client's genetics. He has needs. So you can't put him in jail for rape. You can't even convict him of that because boys will be boys. You know what? Chip, you're right. Not guilty. When has that ever happened? I would like to know.
All the things that have led to victim shaming.
Victim shaming. Yeah, she was asking for it, right? Yeah, I'm sure that's used as an excuse all the time.
So
men get away with it because toxic man, oh my God.
So there's pictures of people here throwing their razors away and being petty about it all.
I wonder if you'd be petty if they put out the female version of that ad. So again, we have another sort of bedroom feminist here that just completely misses the point because that's what feminism, that's what the brainwashing does. You see, men's is bad. Men's is always bad. Men are out raping and they're not being convicted. They're not rotting in jail for a decade if they're convicted of rape. No. Boys will be boys, won't they? Links below. James Maxwell, thank you for listening.